yes, everyone decided it was a wonderful idea and I should do it. Me. G'day everyone. I'm out for a little bit of a walk in my local community this morning because I haven't got the energy to go to the gym. Oh, yesterday was just an absolutely crazy day. I had so many things to do yesterday and I thought it would be fun to make one of those spend the day with me type of videos because I did have so many things to do and there'd be lots to show you. But it turned out that it wasn't film worthy. By the time I took Lucy for her walk and spent some time with Stephen and fed Stephen his woodies, I did a couple of emergency runs to the shop, and then I came home and I started to assemble furniture, and that was my day. That was as far as I got, because all I assembled was one little cupboard and it took much longer than expected, which is always the case, isn't it? So that was my day yesterday. It was a good day. It was very busy. I was exhausted though. I was absolutely exhausted by the time I went to bed last night, and today I'm actually in quite a lot of pain today. I've still got my headache. I had a headache yesterday. Still got a headache today. I think it's just the weather. And I am just out for a bit of a stroll, as I said, because I do need to post something. So I'm walking down to the letterbox, and it's what I'm calling a mental health stroll. I have my exercise walks, where I walk hard and fast and really step it out. And I have what I call my mental health walks, where I just stroll along and enjoy the air and smell the flowers, try not to get run over, and do things like I'm doing now, which is chat to you. Do you live in an area where you've got an online community page, usually on Facebook type of thing? We do. All the areas around here have got one, and our little area didn't. Not for any real reason. I think just because no one has ever thought to create one. And I am a member of our little local community group committee thing. There's only a few of us. We meet every few months and discuss things that need to be done, have meetings with counsellors and stuff like that. It's all very, very low-key and casual, but it does play a really important role in the community. And we had a meeting just the other day, and one of the topics was the fact that the president said that we don't get very many people attend meetings, like real in-person meetings held of an evening every 3 months, I think. Oh, I've got my hair. Every few months, and people just don't go. And he said, what can we do? What can we do to get more people come to our meetings? How can we get more people to know about it? And of course, me being me, made the suggestion that we create a Facebook community group. We do have a group on Facebook, but it's not one that people can post. Like, it's run by the president, runs it, and the president is the only person who can post the information, and he posts notices and important stuff. And I think that people want. Here's our bin man. Hang on. If you wonder what the noise is, it's bin day. Oh. He's going back the other way. Yeah, so I think that people like a community where they can actually make their own comments. I am a member of 2 Facebook community groups near, they're neighbouring suburbs to where I live, and I love it. I love knowing what's going on around all the neighbourhoods and people's comments and interaction with locals and stuff like that. Found a lost dog, come and get him, and I'm tired of your cat coming and peeing on my furniture at night, and watch out for the baby birds running across the road near the lake. That's what they're about. And I suggested we create one of those. And Yes, everyone decided it was a wonderful idea and I should do it. Me. I have to do it. So that's my job lately. It's not hard. I've set it up. We've already got, I think about 80 members, and it's only been up since yesterday, which is fine. We just put the word out that it's there, and that just proves, something in the bushes. And that just proves, with such a positive response, it shows to me how much people wanted that type of thing. So that's great. So, we can just talk about community things and let them know, remind a lot more people about the meetings and interaction in the community and stuff. So, yeah, I think it's one of those things that happens when we get a bit older. I said to Connor, I'm responsible for the Facebook community group. And he goes, why? Why would you want to do that? And I said, well, if you have to ask the question, you're not going to be interested in the reason for it. So I think it's just something that comes with age, because years ago I would never have been interested in doing it either. Almost down at the lake. I do love our lake. And I do need to keep walking, because at risk of sounding like a horrible person, I've just seen, how's the irony here? I've just seen one of my neighbours and I don't want to get held up talking with them. Says the person who's just created a local community group. Oh, nice enough neighbour, but I just don't have the time, energy or mental capacity about me this morning to stop and have a chat. So here we are at the lake. Let's have a look at some pretty pictures. As is always the case, now that I've got down here, I'm just having such a lovely time. And I've been down here for ages. And I am so excited because, hope you can hear me okay, I am so excited because I've just seen we've got turtles in the lake. Now I always look when I go walking around the lake, we've got a few like little creeks and stuff around as well, and I always look for turtles. I've never seen one. So I was over there, I was over on the other side, and you see these rocks just here? Well, and I could see these big dark circular kind of shapes. And I thought, I don't look like a bird. I think they're turtles, but they were really big, like they were the size of a dinner plate or even bigger. So I've come around the other side and I could see through the trees just up there a bit further. They were definitely turtles, and I think there was at least half a dozen of them sitting up on the rocks, sunning themselves. But as soon as I came down here, just let me turn the camera around. As soon as I walked along the path and came down here, which is like, I'm nowhere near them, but as soon as I got here, they were gone. The swans came over to say hello, but the turtles were gone. I've been sitting here and waiting just to see if they come back up. And I can't stop smiling because I've seen these bloody turtles. Oh, I'm so happy. We've got turtles in the lake. There's all sorts of things in the lake. It's not very deep. I'm not sure. I'm going to say it's about 6 foot deep at the most. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's not deep. But there's fish in there that shouldn't be in there. And there's a couple of eels, and a lot of birds live around here. And now we've got turtles. I am looking around a lot today because it is a very warm day today. Yesterday was actually hot, and it is still officially winter. It's approaching the end of August, so like winter's just about taken its toll. It's just about done. We might get a couple of it was a bird. You'll find out why it just gave me a heart attack. Because what I'm saying is the winter's just about gone. The weather has really warmed up, and all the animals are out looking for partners. And there's a lot of snakes around looking for mating things. Mating things, she says. It's mating season, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm very observant this morning of where I'm walking, especially down here in the bush. And just sitting here, this bloody peewee just walked up the edge of the water past me, nearly had a heart attack. And I keep hearing lots of things scuttling in the leaves around me. Could be anything. But I do know for a fact that there's lots of snakes and lizards here because I've seen them. But they won't bother me. They won't bother me. I'm not afraid of them. But it's just, suddenly you see something you're not expecting, you get a fright. I opened my bedroom door yesterday. I'd been in my room with the door closed, and when I opened it, I looked down on the ground, and here's Stephen sitting on the floor looking up at me. I said, "Stephen, you gave me a bloody heart attack." And he goes, he's so funny. Anyway, look, I'm going to have to make move because it doesn't look like the turtles are going to come back. But now that I know they're here, it's going to be my new obsession. Find the turtles. Hello. Hello, you beautiful thing. Oh, hello, little tail wag. I will remember to bring some seed next time. Yeah, bring you some seed down. Gosh, they're big. You don't realise how big they are. It's like pelicans. You don't realise just how big they really are until you're up close and personal with them. Anyway, time to mosey on. This isn't getting my other cupboard assembled, which I really want to get done today because that will allow me to clear up a big mess I've got. You should see the mess I've got at home. I'm assembling cupboards. Connor is painting his desk and a couple of drawers and stuff. He's painting them and they are coming up amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm so impressed with the finish, and it's just paint. So there's that. And it's just an absolute disaster at home at the moment. But the good thing is that it won't take long to get it all cleaned up and tidy again, which is a huge relief. So I really need to get home and get that done. I've enjoyed this walk this morning. It's been a while since I've been out for a walk down by the lake because I've been walking to the gym. And I'm going to have to get off the grass. I'm walking on the grass and it's just a little bit uneven and my body can't handle the jerking today. Just too stiff and sore. There we go. Back on the flat footpath. One last stop and look before I head home. I wish I could find the words to just accurately describe what an absolutely perfectly, gloriously, beautifully wonderful day it is today. It's warm and sunny, there's a breeze, The sky is just insanely blue, and it's peaceful, and the air smells clean and fresh, and it's just get a little bit emotional. You know, I just love it here so much. I love it. Thank you for sharing my walk with me. I had a lovely time, and I'll see you again soon. Probably doing something feral, because I'm not always quiet like this, am I? Bye.